And Transportation Security Administration employees are working without pay during the shutdown. I want to bring in TSA agent and AFGE Local 1040 President Johnny Jones for more. Johnny, thanks for coming on. What was your reaction when you heard the government was going to shut down?
Thank you, Diane. Unfortunately, our first thoughts is how long this is going to happen. How can we prepare for what's getting ready to come to us? And hopefully people can start working together, because nobody deserves or wants to go through these government shutdowns.
TSA agents are expected to show up for work even though they're not being paid right now. How do you see this affecting airports as it drags on?
Well, immediately, probably not that much, but unfortunately, people don't realize this, and something I came up with last night is that people are they've already received their last full paycheck, so now they are starting to make decisions on how they're going to have to operate their lives, because even if we do get our partial paycheck in next week, some folks are going to be missing almost 40 hours of their pay already if they had certain days off. So the way this shutdown is going to apply to each person is going to be a little different, but nonetheless, everybody's starting to make preparations for how they're going to pay their bills. And during the last shutdown, I've known some people that had to take like loans and pay 30% interest on them. It was horrible, and it took them months or even years to recover.
The last time the government shut down, security screeners called in sick at twice the normal rate. Do you think travelers should be worried that that could happen again?
They may have called out sick, and yes, I would be concerned. They were calling in because they no longer had the funds to actually come to work. During the second pay cycle miss, it was very bad, and you know what? They had to shut down terminals at like Houston. Several airports had to shift operations because they were running on partial staffing. I know that in personal experience, it was like 30 or 40% of the employees experienced some kind of missing work during that period.
You say you and your colleagues feel like political pawns. Why?
Well, because they're using us to see how they can politicize however these shutdowns work out for whatever their interests are. Shutting the government down has nothing to do with sitting down at a table and trying to work out negotiations. I don't see why people just can't come together and work out whatever these issues are for the American people, because the federal employees, we are civil servants, we are American citizens, we took to uphold the Constitution, and all we're asking is for people to do their jobs so we can do ours.
What's your message to Republican and Democratic lawmakers right now?
They need to sit down at a table, just like you would at any. You have those family members you can't get along with, and stop politicizing everything and start working for the people. We elected you to go to Congress to address these issues, and if they can't do the job, it might be time we start electing other people who will.
All right, Johnny Jones, we appreciate it. Johnny, thank you.
All right, thank you.